Hello there, it's Sena. I have been going through again the list of questions that you have been sending my way. When I was building my program, Ultimate Mind Advancement, I had to go through the list of questions. I actually go through them at least once every day, and I don't read every question, but when I come across a question that strikes a chord in me, I reflect on the question. And one of it was about it was from this guy that was saying that I never have been in a relationship. I never had a girlfriend. And it's because I don't have that self confidence. And I'm always very envious when I see people having happy relationships and I don't know what to do it, and I'm not happy and I want to know what I can do about it. This, as a man, I can relate to that. It is very painful, it is very lonely, and I say that because for the longest time, I never had a girlfriend until I was 26. I had one when I was 15, but I don't think that one really counts, if you know what I mean. So I never really was in a serious relationship until I was 26. So I can imagine, I don't even need to imagine, I know what it's like going through all those years from once I went through puberty and I, s- I knew what the whole thing was about, and I was just never able to be that attractive person to attract the girls that I like. And it was always coming from a lack of self confidence. And even worse, it was coming from a place of an, you call it inferior complex, you know. So this is something that I know that there's no drug that can heal having an inferior complex. There's no remedy for having low confidence. It's something that you try to build yourself, you try to learn some techniques, you try to make yourself attractive, but inside is always very lonely, very painful, and quite frankly, you just feel helpless. So this is not something that you're going through alone. I'm sure that a lot of guys, just speaking for men alone, I don't know what you ladies out there think, but as a guy, being unable to attract a girl is something that is not funny, okay? And people don't talk about it, and we just keep it to ourselves. And I'm like reading books and doing research on how can I be better at game, or that kind of thing, and I never really got it. I never really could pull it off. I never really understood it. So for the longest time, I never had a girlfriend until until one day I got so sick of my procrastination, of my inability to take action, that I just texted a girl that I was texting at the time. And I said, want to go out? And I told myself that no matter what happens, I would just move forward because whatever it is, I've spent too much time on the bench. So I'm too familiar with the bench. And I need to go out there and just do what needs to be done. And that first date went horribly. I was messaging my best friend at the time, and I was saying, she said this, what should I say? Oh, she wants to go here now, what should I do? And my friend was trying to give me advice, and it was all the wrong advice, by the way, friend. And it didn't work out well. I think I left a very bad first image. I think I left a very creepy first image, and I was like, this deal is like, it's so over. I'm never hearing from this girl again. I'm never getting any text from this girl again. Like, it's over. I totally screwed it up as usual, because I've been friend zoned too many times to count. I recognize one when it's coming. So I gave up as usual, and I thought that, what, this is familiar territory. You're just getting rejected. This is normal. I know it's been 26 years of this, so what else is new? So I just went back to my normal life. And about 3 days later, this girl texted me back again, and she was like, I enjoyed the first date, let's go out again. And I was like, what the hell? Like this thing actually happens? So it's kind of like the universe finally rewarded me for having the balls to take that one step forward. That's how I felt. And eventually we had a long um, 2 years relationship that was very meaningful, and I learned so much from it. Eventually it had to end because of my own problems, my own mistakes. I had a very bad temper, and I didn't know how to manage my emotions. But that's a story for another day. What I want to share with this person is that it's okay to be yourself as long as you are able to own yourself and face yourself, to take that step that you know needs to be taken, and you live with the consequences. If as long as you're sure that it's aligned with your conscience, um, it's aligned with what you think is the right thing to do, that's the bravest thing you can do. And you may be trembling when you take the action, you may be wetting your pants when you take the action, but the fact is you take the action, or you took the action. And even if you don't get the outcome you want, you can at least go to bed at night and tell yourself that, you know what, I did what I have to do, and maybe this girl or this situation just wasn't a fit for me. But as far as I reflect, I did what I have to do, and I went for what I believe in. And I think as a man, that is the best that you can hope for. That's the best you can give to yourself, not hope. Right. So I hope that listening to this sharing gives you a different insight, a different perspective on. At the end of the day, it's really not so much about the girls. It's not so much about that one woman, not so much about that one relationship. To me, it is all a test for yourself. You may think that it's between you and the woman, it's between you and that dream relationship. Today, I can look back and tell you it's a relationship between you and yourself. In a sense, I'm not talking about being selfish or that kind of thing. I'm saying that it's a relationship between you and yourself, where you have to face your fears. You have to face what makes you uncomfortable. And at the end of the day, being a man means doing what needs to be done, even if you have to live with the consequences, right? As long as you reflect and it's aligned with your conscience, it's the right thing to do, go for it, right? Believe in yourself and take that one action. And in my experience, the universe will always reward you for taking that step forward. Even if it doesn't reward you, you have already rewarded yourself by giving yourself the gift of congruence, right? So that's my sharing for today. I hope that it helps you in some way, shape, or form. If it does, remember to like this video, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, so every time I release a video and things like this, you get notified. And if you know of a friend that has been going through something like this and they need to hear this message, do them a favor. Tag them in the comments below, send them the URL, the link to this video. You never know whose life you can change when you take an action as small as this. Last but not least, any comments, questions, feedback, just send them my way. And a quick update on my upcoming program, Ultimate Mind Advancement. It is designed to deal with issues like this. And no, I am not going to help you get a girlfriend. This is about, it's not about techniques. It is not about game. It is not about things that you can do on the outside. It's really, like what I said, building that relationship with yourself, learning how to face yourself, learning how to grow from within, learning ultimately how to transform yourself, right, to become your greatest version. And I don't say that lightly. It is something that I have had to do again and again and again over the course of my life, because I knew that just being better, improving myself, it won't move the needle. I needed to completely change myself. And it is not something, it sounds sexy, it sounds fun, it is not. It is uncomfortable, it is challenging, and I'd like you to be part of my research team. I'm still looking for about another 5 or 10 handful of select people that want that change to mentor privately, personally, throughout this entire program. You're going to get an account that is especially for you, your own login, your own password. You're going to get the entire program, Ultimate Mind Advancement, along with all the bonuses free, because I want to transform you so that I can prove to the world that this is the results that a person can get when you commit to transforming yourself. Like I said, it's not easy. You have to want it. You have to be committed to it. So if that's who you are and you want to apply to be mentored through this program, you're going to get everything free. You just need to be part of my research team so that I can test and improve this program before it is ready to be released to the public, right? So all you need to do is write to me at Telegram at Sean Sena. That is SeanSena. If you're watching this video at a later time when Season 1 has already begun, then I apologize, because you would not have been able to get a hold of this opportunity. It's going to run out very soon, so take action. Write to me at Telegram at Sean Sena, SeanSena. Tell me who you are, where you're from, why do you want to be part of this program? What is your story? What is your experience with everything that I just shared? What are your struggles? Why you want to do this? And if I see that we are fit, we're going to start working together very shortly. So that's all I have for you for this update. I have fun making this video. It's Sean Sena. Until next time, have a great day.